One thing most people don't know about Don Bosco is that he had a photographic memory. He could recall entire books, word for word, decades after reading them. He used his talent entirely for the service of God and for the salvation of souls. The Miracles and Prophecies of St. John Bosco, a project of America Needs Fatima. I'm your host, Adrian Fonseca. Subscribe for new episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Welcome to the Miracles and Prophecies of St. John Bosco. I'm Adrian Fonseca. These videos exist to share timeless wisdom from St. John Bosco that can transform your spiritual life today. The talents God gave you, whether it's patience, creativity, physical ability, or something else, they're not just nice to haves, they're spiritual weapons waiting to be used for His mission. And when you surrender them to God, like Don Bosco did, they become tools that change lives. So what's the one gift that God has given you that you've been keeping to yourself? Maybe even waiting for the right moment to use it, or you're not sure it's spiritual enough to matter. Don Bosco is spending a few days with his close friend Comollo. John is impressed by Comollo's devotion, his love for the sacraments, his constant presence at church, his zeal for teaching catechism to young boys right in the streets. The two friends spend hours talking about their faith, their future plans, their studies. And during one of these visits, Comollo witnesses something unforgettable. Here's what happened. Don Bosco had read the 7 large volumes of Josephus Flavius' history, over 2,000 pages of dense historical text. Now, months later, he pulls these volumes from the provost library and hands them to Comollo. With a confident smile, he asks, "Ask me which chapter you want me to recite from memory, and I'll do it. Just tell me the title." Comollo chose a chapter, and Don Bosco begins, word for word, from start to finish, as if he's reading from an open book. Amazed, Comollo asks for another chapter, and then another, every time perfectly accurate. But Don Bosco isn't finished showing off what God can do with a surrendered gift. Now, he continues, ask me whatever fact you like from these volumes. Comollo randomly selected details. Don Bosco responds perfectly, every time, verbatim. Finally, the ultimate challenge. Open any volume, wherever you like. Read me the first few words of any line, even if it's mid-sentence, and I'll continue from memory. Comollo tests him again and again, and Don Bosco delivers every single time. Finally, Comollo admits that he's never seen such a gift in anyone. This wasn't a cheap party trick. This wasn't about impressing people or building a reputation as the smart guy. Don Bosco saw this extraordinary memory as a tool, a gift from God meant to serve others and to save souls. Let me show you what I mean. Around 1870, Don Bosco is writing The Orphan of the Apennines. He needs a specific account from a historian named Bercastil. He asks one of his priests to retrieve it. And he doesn't just remember the book exists. He points the priest to the exact location where it can be found. The catch? He hadn't touched the book in 35 years. Not since his seminary days. And this happened constantly. Priests preparing sermons or studying for exams would seek out Don Bosco. They knew they could depend on him to direct them to the right volume, name, and most reliable sources, and explain how to use the material most effectively. He saved them countless hours of research. And then there's the Father Cagliero story of 1865. A preacher backs out of delivering a sermon about a little-known saint. Cagliero has to fill in, but he knows nothing about this saint's life. And Don Bosco, he's away from Turin. So desperate, Cagliero sends a note. Don Bosco replies by courier. The exact volume, the exact page number from a massive resource compiled by Jesuit historians. Skeptical, but out of options, Cagliero checks. And there it is. Exactly as Don Bosco said. The sermon is saved, souls are reached, and God's work continues. Here's why this story matters to you today. Don Bosco had a photographic memory, something most of us will never have. But that's not the point. The point is what he did with it. He could have used this gift to impress people, to build his own reputation, to make money, to gain influence. Instead, he surrendered it completely to God's mission, to save souls, to serve his priest, to defend the faith accurately. And because of that surrender, thousands of lives were changed. Souls were saved, priests were equipped, the church was strengthened. Now think about your own life. You may not have photographic memory, but you have something. We all do. Maybe it's patience with difficult people. Maybe it's creativity that can inspire others. Maybe it's a listening ear that makes other people feel heard. Maybe it's organization skills that could serve God and Our Lady. Whatever it is, God gave it to you for a reason. Not just for you, for His mission. The question is, are you keeping that gift to yourself? Or are you surrendering it to God's service like Don Bosco did? Maybe it's as simple as encouraging a discouraged friend, teaching a child about the faith, defending Our Lady's honor when someone disrespects her, organizing a rosary in your community. Whatever it is, share it in the comments below. Tell us what gift you have and how you're going to use it. Because when you share your story, you inspire others to do the same. And that's how movements start. And while you're down there, hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss out on future stories that can transform your spiritual life. And most importantly, share this video with someone that you know who needs to hear this message. Text it to a friend, post it on social media, send it to your parish group, because this isn't just a nice story. It's a call to action that could change someone's life today. Before you go, there's another incredible video you need to see. It's about Don Bosco's miraculous vision during his 1861 retreat in Bergamo, where he saw events happening miles away, in real time. It's a powerful story about a supernatural gift. Click on the video on your screen right now to keep learning about this incredible saint. Saint John Bosco, pray for us. May God bless you, and Mary Immaculate keep you under her mantle. God love you.